asks you to determine the value of k. Which line, I'm going to call this line A and line B. Which line is the value of k part of? Line A or B? Okay. You're also given a symbol. Does anyone remember what that symbol represents? What does that tell you? Yes, it tells you that these lines are parallel. So what did we learn yesterday about parallel lines? Okay, so this is very important. Parallel lines have the same slope. So whatever the slope is of line A is going to be equal to the slope of line B, right? Can you find the slope of line A if you don't know this number? No. Can we find the slope of line B? So let's start with doing that. Okay, I want you to find the slope of line B. How do you find slope? Good, I want you guys to do it. Find the slope. Let's call this x, y. So it's AB. I know this diagram's kind of confusing the way they labeled it, isn't it? Okay, so you've done a question similar to this. Yes, Vishwa?
How we make
Yes, sure.
So now that you found out the slope of line B, you can go plug in the same coordinates for line A into the slope formula and have negative 10 over 8 as the answer, and it's simplified for A.
Yes, but you're not simplifying, you're isolating for... Did everyone understand that? Okay, so let me flip the page. Hold on. Hold on, let me put this picture in because I'm running out of space. Let me just redo this here, okay? Okay, so what's the slope? Negative 10 over 8, was that what it was? Instead of writing equals m, okay, so we just plugged it in. It's okay. So we've plugged in our x2, our x1, and then our, y2, y1, x2, x1. Instead of writing equals to m, equals the slope, well, we know the slope is negative 10 over 8. We have one unknown variable. I need to figure out what k is equal to. Can I simplify my denominator? Yes. Okay, so k minus 3 equals negative 10 over 8 over, what's 2 take away negative 4?
6.
Okay, I'm trying to get k by itself. I have k take away 3 divided by 6. What are we going to do to isolate? Yep.
3 times 6 to make...
Multiply the left side by the denominator to reduce it to 1. So what do I have to do to the right side? Multiply by 6.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to write it over here. K minus 3 equals, what's negative 10 times 6? Negative 60 over 8. How do I get rid of divided by 8? What's the opposite of dividing by 8? So if I multiply this by 8, I'm trying to get rid of my fractions. What do I have to do to the left side? Multiply everything by 8. What's 8 times k? What's negative 3 times 8?
24.
And we have negative 60. Now can you solve for k? So 8k equals negative 60 plus 24, which is equal to what? Negative 36. What do I do to both sides? Divide by 8. So let's write it as a decimal. K equals negative 4.5.